Greek lawmaker by the name of Draco was so admired in 620 BC that after giving a speech, the crowd took their applause a step too far, throwing their cloaks over him as a sign of appreciation. As more and more people threw their cloaks, Draco literally became smothered by his adoring fans until he was unable to breathe and died of suffocation. Hey guys, welcome to Bent Planet, where I tell you true stories of humans in abnormal predicaments, tales that will twist your mind, and here are 10 of the strangest deaths that you probably haven't heard of. If you want a stockpile of bizarre true stories to tell your friends at dinner, subscribe to the channel and there will be plenty coming your way. Alright, get comfortable. You ready to hear a story? In 1902, 21-year-old Stanton Walker was sitting between two friends at a baseball game in Ohio. One of them casually sharpened a pencil with a knife so that he could keep score while watching. His friend on the other side also wanted to use the knife, but just as it was being passed to Stanton in the middle, a foul ball came flying through the air and hit Stanton directly on the hand holding the knife, immediately driving the blade through his chest and into his heart. He died within minutes. In 1923, jockey Frank Hayes was mid-race when he suffered a heart attack and died. His body remained on his horse as it raced across the finishing line, taking first place, the only jockey to have won a race while deceased. That same year, Martha Mansfield was on the set of a Civil War film in Texas when a crew member lit a cigarette and carelessly flicked the still-burning match off to the side. It landed within the folds of Martha's large, ruffled period dress, just as she climbed into a car to relax between scenes. Bursting into flames, her co-star and the car driver desperately tried to extinguish the fire, but after being rushed to hospital, Martha succumbed to her burns and passed away. Bobby Leach was a famous stunt performer who was well known for crawling into a barrel and launching himself over Niagara Falls. After all the wild risks he took in life, it was slipping on an orange peel in 1926 that eventually killed him. His broken leg needed to be amputated, and doctors botched the job, taking Bobby's life along with his leg. Nicholas Comport was an aviator and aircraft designer. In 1939, he was trying to light a firework in England when a man passed by and asked what he was doing. Comport replied and joked that he was in the Irish Republican Army and that he was attempting to blow up the town hall. The stranger jumped into action and knocked Comport to the curb, his head hitting the pavement with such force that he lost his life. In 1978, a mathematician by the name of Godell developed an obsessive fear of being poisoned and would only consume food if it was prepared for him by his wife. Unfortunately, his wife became ill, and while she was in the hospital unable to cook for him, Kurt starved to death. Monica Myers was a well-loved and respected mayor in Maryland, USA in 1980, often getting her hands dirty and helping out with odd jobs around her town. So odd, in fact, that when a worker at the local sewage works inspected one of the tanks, he discovered Monica's body lying face down in thick, raw sewage. She had slipped into the sludge while attempting to perform maintenance, and it acted like quicksand, sucking her in until she died inhaling the worst last meal possible. In 1982, Michael Staglioni was a golfer that learned the harsh way that it's just a game, mate. His anger got the best of him, and when he smashed his golf club against the cart, the head broke off and flew back, impaling directly into his throat. His jugular vein was severed and he died soon after. Jimmy Ferrozzo worked as a bouncer at San Francisco's infamous strip club, the Condor Club, in 1983. A routine entrance for their prize dancer was to be lowered onto the stage by a grand piano that hung from steel ropes. One night after the club had closed up for the night, Jimmy and one of the regular performers, his girlfriend, Teresa Hill, decided to take their sex life to the next level. They climbed up onto the grand piano, and while in the throes of passion, Jimmy accidentally knocked the hydraulic switch, causing the piano to suddenly shoot upward. Unable to stop it in time, the piano pinned the couple against the ceiling with such force that it squeezed the life out of Jimmy, killing him by asphyxiation, while Teresa managed to survive with only minor orgasms. Alright, that's part 1 of Strange Ways to Die, so keep your eye out for part 2. If you love true tales of humans in abnormal predicaments, subscribe and hit the notification bell so I can keep telling you stories. YouTube only seems to inform subscribers of new videos if they hit that bell, so do that and let's stay connected. Alright, thanks for liking this video, stay safe out there, and most importantly, stay bent.